Welcome to our latest episode of the Technocrats.
Certainly, this is a shift, a major shift that we're going to see in companies' focus, how companies focus on leveraging AI, given there's so much potential. Both Deepak, from your perspective, data, technologies, and how to mine intelligence from systems and data. And then Mario, your perspective as a supply chain leader. What are some of the hurdles supply chain leaders should foresee so that they can better prepare themselves and their teams and supply chain organization as a whole to fully leverage and gain the potential of AI? Maybe we'll start with you, Deepak, from a systems and data perspective. What hurdles should supply chain leaders foresee?
So I basically will divide this question into two parts. Like, what are the challenges in implementing supply chain AI? And the second set is what are the challenges in adopting the supply chain AI? If you think about from a perspective of implementing the supply chain AI, one of the major issue, which I think you might have heard 1,000 times, is the data quality issues. That is, unfortunately, that is still actually the number one issue in implementing the right AI itself. And the second is actually the lack of skills and understanding of AI technology within the organization. What is possible, what is not possible today. And so many times we get questions, for example, if I will use the data for the generative AI models, then my data will be part of public corpus and I will lose and others will know about my data. And we basically have to coach sometimes is that there are actually subscription models, and there are models which can actually run within your four walls as well. So your data is actually protected even when you're using generative AI and some of the other advanced algorithms as well. So there is no risk to that. Sometimes we basically see the challenge is that I would like to wait. I would like to wait for this to mature a little bit more. In my opinion, I think the data is the proprietary data which you have, and your workflow are always the biggest assets and competitive advantage, more than the AI sometimes, because AI is an engine which is converting that. And the time is of an essence. The more you will lose that time, you are actually losing the time of learning, transforming your organization to take a better leap and then improve on that. So there is a lot more power in actually learning and then progressing slowly as well. When it comes to adopting of the AI, what we have found is that sometimes not the right problem to solve has been chosen. So please choose the problem very smartly. In a sense, what kind of adoption will be, and adoption is actually going to drive your return on investment itself also. And the second is that the incentives mismatch. We have found not in the you go actually like 50 years ago also, Blockbuster versus Netflix, or Borders versus Amazon, things of that nature. You will find always that the organizations sometimes are not able to change, and they are not able to change because they haven't put the incentive structure to support that as well. And the third is actually the user experience. And that is actually I would like to especially stress on. The more you will make it easier to use, the more it will get adopted. We live in a world where we actually lose focus very quickly. So we have to make the things very, very easy and very, very easy to use. And if we do that, then adoption will actually increase by our customers, within our employees and our vendors itself as well. And that's where actually the value will get unlocked.
Option, Jagan. I totally agree with Deepak, but I wanted to highlight the importance of data strategy and data quality. A mature enterprise data strategy is critical prerequisite for exploding AI real transformation. In today's globalized and digitized business environment, supply chains are no longer linear, but rather complex networks of ecosystems that span multiple organizations, geographies, and technologies. So those organizations with strong supply chain data capabilities and data quality have a significant advantage compared to their competitors. So companies must invest in data strategy and governance and in data quality in order to ensure data accuracy, consistency, and integrity across the supply chain. My second thought is on change management. Implementing AI often requires a significant cultural shift, strong leadership, and discipline within the organization. Adoption of AI in supply chain requires a shift in both mindset and organizational culture. Organization must cultivate an environment that privileges continuous learning and innovation. And last, I would say talent. Finding employees with the necessary skills and expertise in both AI technologies and supply chain management can be quite challenging. The talent challenge isn't just recruitment. It's about nurturing a workforce that can blend AI expertise with supply chain acumen. So forward-thinking companies are coming to the conclusion that it's more beneficial in the long run to invest in their internal knowledge base. They are suggesting train their people and on AI development and implementation. So organizations should focus on people and processes in order to understand which tasks can be automated or augmented. And by having these, companies can map different levels of impact on their talent pool and develop the right upscaling programs for them.
Final thoughts from you both on what the future holds for AI in supply chain. Deepak, if you want to go first.
It's a very a great question. And I would say that there will be three key takeaways I would like to give away from my thoughts, what actually future holds and probably how you can actually prepare for that future. One I basically always see is that, as I was highlighting, the data from silos will become enterprise data, which is becoming actually quite more. And then it will turn into ecosystem data, which is actually is a necessary part of from AI into silos to enterprise AI to ecosystem AI, which will transform the culture from data aware to data driven to culture to actually insights driven. So prepare the organization for that. At the same time, every workflow you can think of, every step within that workflow you can think of, whether it is transportation, logistics, sales, finance, operations, each one of those will be touched by the AI. And now you have executives have a choice, is that either they will be led by others because they will be transforming, or they will lead that transformation itself. The second thing I would basically say is that the collaboration is actually going to be key. In my opinion, different organizations will actually partner with various other organizations, and the organization which has been able to build a bigger, better ecosystem is actually going to win in future, and who are aligning their interest and then breaking those walls, which is stopping them to share the data as well, making it reasonable and productive and profitable for all parties within that ecosystem itself also. The third, I would basically say is that even if you are a Fortune 500 company, but if your main business is not technology, it will be hard for you to actually be with the same pace as the technology, AI, and other things are changing. So my advice will be that you should partner with small boutique firms which have supply chain, AI, and other technologies or expertise, which is their main focus. To take that knowledge and use that to infuse that knowledge within your organization. And that is the trend which we are actually seeing a lot more within the organization. And that's the right way to keep on staying ahead of curve with the new innovation and technology changes.
Yeah. Mario, your thoughts?
Yeah, I foresee AI and automation revolutionizing organizations in a profound way. I really believe that AI will increasingly become the backbone of every single decision-making process, enabling companies to optimize their supply chain operations with unprecedented precision. As I've already mentioned, from design, demand forecasting, inventory management, warehouse management, logistics and distribution, and customer experience, AI algorithms will empower us to make data-driven decisions in real time, mitigating risk, maximizing efficiencies. Automation, in the other hand, will continue to redefine the way we execute tasks along the supply chain. From automated picking and packing in warehouses to driverless delivery vehicles, automation will not only enhance speed, accuracy, but also will support and alleviate labor shortages. And with the advancements in robotics, autonomous vehicles, and warehouse automation technologies, we will witness a significant shift towards a streamlined, agile, and cost-effective operation. So, as a final comment, I would say that we as leaders need to be prepared for those transformative changes. It doesn't matter if you are in a small, medium, large-size organization. We must embrace proactive approach to innovation and adoption of these new technologies. As Deepak mentioned, I believe that work with technology partners, establish alliances with AI and automation technology vendors in order to remain at the forefront of this revolution. Involving professionals in this field helps organizations to have innovative answers on particular supply chain requirements. And AI is empowering supply chain talent to operate in a smart ways, think more strategically, and drive even greater business value.
Yeah. I really enjoyed the discussion. My sense of the future, really, one thing I'm super excited about is as consumers, the technologies we use, our phones, the technology we use as people, we're seeing so much more of AI in those consumer technologies. I'm looking forward to the shift, really the major shift that will occur as business systems, enterprise business systems, become intelligent. And that shift going from, as I mentioned earlier, pre-programmed rules-based systems to more intelligent and adaptive systems where intelligence driven by AI is infused into systems, and that intelligence helps us all, leaders, make better decisions, more timely decisions. That's what I'm excited about for the future. With that, we'll see if there are any audience questions. Okay, if there are no questions, certainly we're all available to share our insights and continue to share our insights The email addresses of the experts, Deepak and Mario, are on the screen here that you see. You can reach out to them directly if you're not posting a question now. There's also going to be a recording of this event and the session, which will also be posted on LinkedIn. I thoroughly enjoyed the discussion. I hope you all did as well. Mario and Deepak, thank you so much. I learned so much from you both today. And with that, we will wrap up the session, and thanks to everyone who joined us, and hope you enjoyed it as well.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, Jagan. Thank you, Mario.
Yeah, thank you.